I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back, smack you with my might attack. No frontal pop, snap and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment has to begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. It's in your blood to roll. It's in your blood to roll.
I was muted. Hello, beautiful coaches. Welcome back to playoffs casting. For me, late in the night, we are gonna be checking out Dwarf versus Amazons. So, not the best matchup for the Amazons, but we'll see how things go. I'm joined today, or I guess tonight or whatever, by Serge. How are you doing?
I'm good. Primed, ready to go. Dwarf game. Those are the fun ones, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it should be pretty nice. You can get your Dwarf on chat if you want to do that. You can get some dwarves in there. Yeah, but Zeebus coming in from Division 3A, getting the second place, I believe, on the division. So very nice stuff. Good record for this season. Used to be on Deep 2 and got relegated, and then got back on like a nice development spree for his team, and he's back into playoffs. I believe he did challengers before, so his first time in playoffs, but second time on postseason. Really strong dwarf team, pretty beefy, you could say.
Yeah, it's looking in good nick. I'm not really sure what you're missing. Like, you got AG4, you got movement, you got strength. Like, you got everything you need. Especially against a team like Zons. You got absolutely everything.
Those get a bunch of guard into here. Those get he has his really strong break tackle movement up Slayer, which is a really funny piece, but kind of nice.
It's a bit wonky, but it certainly gets the job done.
Yeah, it definitely works out. So it's an interesting. I think the strength plus tackle and movement is really nice, and then the break tackle makes it so that if he gets base, he can dodge away, right, and do some stuff. Probably not for cage diving too much, but at least for like getting back into position and be a better safety. Kind of like when you get break tackle on Soros and stuff. Really good runners. One sacker with Agi and one ball carry with movement, which is basically what you want. Those actually landed perfectly for him. Pretty good stuff. And then really strong Longbeards. A lot of Maya Blow, a lot of Stand Firm. The extra diving tackle just for some utility there. And yeah, it looks pretty nice.
No, the weird thing about this team is that the killer doesn't have tackle, it has guard on the pylon jump up guy. But
yeah, I guess he has enough tackle on like runners and other stuff. And he might have been in need of that guard maybe when he got that level. That could be a thing. Like maybe he only had like the Longbeards with guard. He didn't have like the other blitzer or something like that. So
yeah,
might have been on like a thing of like the moment that level came up was not a good spot for that killer to get that. Because I did that for a Slayer once, and I guess let's take a look really fast at Walkerthon because like they're starting up. What's the name of this team? Forgot.
Sydney something or other. I should know this. Yeah, Sydney Sidewinders. I recapped them this season. They came third in Big O Div 2. It was a really tight fight for that spot, and they just held on in the end to nick it over well-built Chaos team and a well-built Dark Elf team. So quite impressive with a team. Like, he was quite busted up at the start of the season. He's had a couple blitzers die this season. He had a couple dead line women with guard. Movement catcher that died too, so he's copped a fair bit this season, but they're Zons and they build back quickly.
Looks like he almost made it a couple of seasons ago from play-ins, but I didn't manage to get in there in the end.
Yeah, so I think this is the first time these Zons have made it to the postseason. He had his Challenger Cup
Yeah.
Kislev run, which made it all the way to the final. And before that, I think with his Orcs back in like season 6 or something, he made playoffs. It was the last time Walkerthon made playoffs.
Right.
So he's been around Rebel for a long time, but hasn't normally been playing those sort of top tier teams. So maybe a little bit underrated as a coach.
Yeah, fair enough. So really nice stuff on this Amazon team. 6 guard, it's really good. He has a couple of Mighty Blow to get in there. Kind of crazy piece with the Mighty Blow Agi. Doubtless jokes. Pretty rowdy Blitzer.
Going to be getting a lot of use out of Juggernaut today.
Yeah, and yeah, bunch of tackle. Has a wrestle tackle. Has a couple sidesteps just to be annoying. With blotch. So seems like a pretty solid Amazon team. Nothing too super like over the top, but apart from that Blitzer.
There's a couple niggles as well, which the Dwarves will look to target on the top Blitzer and on the Rackle Kicker. But look, it's not a favorable matchup in any sense of the word. Like he's going to be up against it. As they have started, they are doing setup right now.
All right, let's get in there. Looks like it was Barik and Boomer for the Dwarves, and Roxana and a Bay for the.
Yep, that Knuffles Altar Overdog Scum from the Dwarves. I know Walkerthon expected it, but it's still a bit annoying. So that means the Dwarves are running with bench of 3 against the Zon's bench of 4.
Yeah, he can get some nasty fouls if he tries to if he gets some night setups with that much players for the Dwarves, so could be a thing.
And the Dwarves are on offense.
Right, so let's take a look from that side. I forgot to change again there. Well, it's not challengers, guys. I know it says challengers on the pitch, but it's not challengers, right? Just forget about what it says on the pitch.
Yeah, star player season. Are we out of the spoiler window for their opponent for next week yet? I have no idea.
Let me check. I'll check really fast. Maybe I will. If okay, there we go. Which was his opponent? Yes, the match over here. Looks like it hasn't actually been played. It's gonna be the Lizard Blizzard or Chaos from Legos. Jiminy Reed.
I think that one went to kicks. So
did you already
I don't know if that counts as a spoiler. Oh, my bad. But that one has been played.
Oh, okay.
It's just not confirmed.
I don't know when it happened. I didn't watch it then. Feels like it was not today. Well, yesterday.
No, it was on the weekend, I think.
So it looks like Sunday probably. So yeah, it should be fine. I think the spoiler is fine on that one.
Well, I believe Bodoka won that match.
All right, so Chaos going forward there. Probably not what the Dwarves wanted, but like either Lizards or Chaos are not the best matchup either for Dwarves most of the time. Depend on the development on the teams and stuff, but yeah, it can be annoying both of those. Usually Norgul, Chaos, Orcs and Lizards tend to be the more problematic. Sometimes Camry, depending on how they're built, but that's about it.
Whereas on the other hand, I don't think the Zons particularly mind either matchup. Neither of those teams take too many tackle.
Yeah, so. Exactly, yeah.
We are not fielding our secret weapons. I thought you might field one so you have something to foul with.
Yeah.
There's a risk. Well, you're probably not going to be forced to put them on the field turn 8. That's quite unlikely, but it is possible. Just a couple unlucky KOs.
I feel like Barik should have been in. Well,
yeah.
Big Skull is nice.
Saves the day. Rolled an 8.
Okay, at least it's a touchback for the Dwarf, so that's gonna make things a little bit easier. Yeah, really crazy Troll Slayer. Quite a fun one. I almost had something like that, but he died. I had a double strength Troll Slayer, and I was gonna get break tackle. But he died before that, so. was pretty sad.
Yeah, it's that sounds awful. That's terrible. I'm glad that we didn't have to face that.
Yeah. Well, my dwarves are still far away. We're pretty far away from playoffs this season, so maybe next if I can get them back up into a nice rebuilding mode.
Yeah.
Okay, mighty blow hits, stun.
Done.
Right.
Every stun is just great news for the Zons. You'll settle for the 3 stuns here.
Cool thing about this Slayer is that he can actually like not care about like being there on the line and punching too much, because pro.
Bro, nice.
Oh, he has a level 6 Longbeard. I want one of those. I actually never been able to get a Longbeard to level 6 on REBBL.
Yeah, they're very hard to develop,
Yeah.
particularly when you start running to the floor.
Yeah,
and we
they
survived the
die.
pylon. That is a bit vulnerable to the foul. If this dirty player can get out of there from the middle, I don't think Walkerthon would mind sinking his boot into that one.
It's gonna get punched hard though. So, kinda tough when you are stunned on the ground.
Alright, well, yep.
And I don't,
We don't really
think,
have anything to foul with.
yeah, because the least developed player is a guard guy, a guard blitzer, and you don't want to use that one for a foul. So.
You got this one. This one who just survived the punch, I guess, could foul. If you can make the 3+ dodge.
Yeah,
out.
I guess, yeah. Miss Higgins the 5th. All right. Apparently, there's been plenty of Miss Higgins on this team. Are we basing or are we just making a line now? Looks like we're making a line.
I think you settle for the line here. You can base up next turn when you can commit all the line skirmish pieces as well. Like, and then you can lock in all these pieces that are stunned, like trap them inside your line.
Yeah.
You're just happy for now. It's coming. It's just you want to be able to use all the rest of your pieces. If you just base up with like 3 or 4 dudes, the Zons can punch them back. You really want to get like 7 basing up in a line.
Yeah, he needs to put someone there because this wrestle tackle can get around. He moves the down blitzer, double GFI dodge. I guess it would be diving tackle dodge now that I see it, but probably it wouldn't happen. But you just gotta ignore it, right? And it's all good.
Yeah, if you just don't see it, then everything's fine, right? Taking out the strength dwarf at the start, that's fun. So he's a little bit out of the play on the rock. So Fame did go to Walkerthon, so hence the rock being kind. But what do we do here? Do we just punch the guard blitzer at the front? Do we use Mighty Blow on the stand firm on the side?
Anything special on either of these dwarves? There's one that's Nigel, but he's a little bit stuck in the middle, which is kind of hard to hit. The movement 4, I believe it's only movement 4, yeah. That's about it. He could go around and blitz this Slayer, but it feels kind of awkward.
I mean, not gonna lie, there is a Roxana 1 die on the ball. You just leap her over the middle and then 2+ dodge, and that's a 1 die frenzy red die on the ball.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Not a necessarily a bad idea. A G5, leap in, dodge in, and blitz the ball. Frenzy trap. But
Look, it's not great, but I mean, there's dwarves with like half a dozen guard, and you found a 1 die, so that's something. All right, so we're going over for the blitzer.
right.
I do like that we're using Juggernaut, trying to minimize the number of our pieces that are going to get stuck and taking hits on both downs. And it look like we are going to dodge for this foul. Although we're going to move the Rackle piece so we don't have to base the Troll Slayer, I assume.
Yeah, you move them one to the side and then dodge him, and then that's pretty okay.
Do you commit a reroll for the foul? I don't think I would.
Nah, no. If he was the dirty player, maybe, but not without the dirty player.
Alright, well, don't need to.
Okay, 3 assist foul. Can he get this guy out? Nope, not even an armor break.
Damn. 3 assist foul. Yeah. Dirty player wouldn't have been enough either. So just bad roll.
Pretty
But
close
not
though.
a send-off.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
away. If he was the dirty player, yeah, it would have worked out.
And it's maybe How well can the Dwarves space this up to try to deny this hit back? I don't know if they can do enough with those 2 guard there and the stand firm. I think they're going to be able to get a punch down on Crane again. We'll see
Yeah.
how aggressively they try to defend it.
He could blitz into stand firm. Yeah, that's the plan. So that he gets the punch on the killer. The mighty blow piece. So that's nice. Gets the pow.
This one is niggled as well.
Not an armor
Oh,
break
we're
either. Not rolling high on armor breaks. Again, one away from getting the armor break.
Good news for the Zons so far. Turn
It's-
2, we've eaten all our hits and we haven't lost a piece yet. That's great news.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, really good start.
Will the dwarfs foul? No, if you have Barrack, you can start throwing fouls at pieces like the dirty player, but
Yeah, all the other pieces are
Yeah.
really good for the dwarves to like kind of out right now. He could have forgo the strength 4 guy and get Barrick in there. I think that would have been okay for him. But yeah,
or the
he
rookie
needs...
troll player maybe. Like,
Or the
I
rookie
mean, the
troll
second
player,
frenzy.
Yeah, that's actually better. I forgot about that guy.
So is the plan we're gonna field both star players on defense? I get keeping Boomer just gives you another option on defense, but like, what's Barrack do on defense?
I don't like that he's not respecting the Roxana leap though.
No, he's not.
Like this should be like the ball should be around guard at all times.
Like we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like right now, there is a dodge line on the ball just with the fend piece, so we have to move over. I mean, it's still technically there's a wonder on the ball with that fend guy, just doing a 3-2-2 if you base the Troll Slayer,
Yep. Yep.
and it's not even through tackle. Like, yeah, you know, it's not weak
Oh, no.
tackle, but it.
Actually, movement 5.
Oh, I see. Movement bust. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. No, is it? Oh, damn.
Yeah, he is. But she is.
All
I
right. Well,
guess.
so we did count. Oh, that's good. We can blitz the jump up piece here, and then we can maybe block the Troll Slayer. Something like that.
He also has Boomer though, sword, so he could fall on defense with Boomer.
Yeah. I mean, it's just if you suffer 2 removals, then you lose one of them for no gain. Assuming you score turn 8.
Right. This could be tough. I wish the blitzer,
All right, we're basing up.
the bomber was not basing and it was the stun firm in there, so that this could be tougher for the Amazons to get away from, because this guy
Yeah, because
can
they're
kinda,
like, we've
push
got
away.
to.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah,
use your
we-
stun firm on the
that-
line when they're gonna get punched, so that you get punches back.
Yeah, on exactly those dice.
Mhm.
So now we're gonna mighty blow hit on the Troll Slayer, or
Yep.
on the diving tackle. You go for the Troll Slayer though. I'm at 8.
Yeah, for sure.
Dauntless, nothing.
No dice
Reroll.
though.
Reroll.
Alright, there we go. He break armor 8. He didn't break
Do we
armor
dodge
6 on the
back?
foul.
Do we dodge back to keep our best piece safe?
It's kind of safe though.
Diving tackle.
Diving tackle. Oh man. Okay. But it's
Okay,
kind of
well,
safe because
eating-
there's a lot of guard in there from the Amazon. So funny
Yeah.
enough.
Eating one less block, I guess. If that DT had stand firm, he'd be such a menace. Just he's in there on 4 guys right now. 4 gals rather.
Interesting blitz there on the side if we are gonna pile on. I don't know why we blitz there.
I think we're just trying to focus on attrition. We're taking our pylon.
But why would you
And
blitz?
this, since
He was like basing there, so there was no need to blitz. That was weird. Gave up on the blitz. Now he cannot
Wait,
blitz anything
was-
else.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
There's a
bizarre.
light involved. I think that was a blitz. Unless the game is lying to me.
Oh yeah, I've got that too. I assumed I just saw the animation and assumed it was prone, but oh yeah, that was on its feet, wasn't it? Or was it knocked down? It was hit by the wrestle piece, which is Kate Blanchett.
More basing.
No, she rolled a power, so he blitzed from the floor with it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't realize he was on the floor. Fair enough.
He just chose
So
not to stand firm this
he's
turn.
moving to the left, I guess, around the stand firm and the strength 4. He can go over there and like edge that way. And that way he gets to base over here. Or maybe not. Seems way too aggressive by Zeebo. Not liking this too much.
You
I
can
guess he
be
can
aggressive.
steal.
It's just you kind of want to use your guard to like reinforce each other. Like the way everything is right now, the Zons can punch everything back, not too hard. Like so.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Like it makes me scared. Like to not have when there's like a leaper with Agify, not have like that much protection around the ball.
I mean,
Like,
the Zons aren't the most threatening. Like Roxanna's main threat is a recovery piece. She's not a great sacker. She's pretty good at surfing, but
I guess
we're
he's gonna
not
go
close to the sideline.
1 back and then 2 to the Slayer and the runner like White Cage, or maybe not. I don't know. I guess it kind of works. He might be able to get guard around though, and Roxana
I'm pretty
could
sure
leap
we
in
can
there.
punch down. We can punch down all 4 of these dwarves that are based right now. There's probably a hit on the ball here.
I feel like I feel like there's a hit on the ball.
You can punch the guard blitzer. You can then punch the diving tackle. You can then punch the jump up blitzer. You can then punch the stand firm. It might be a bit clogged, but you can knock down all 4 of those pieces.
He's underestimating, I think, the guard here. I guess. Yeah, Roxana can punch diving tackle, and then you punch this guy, and then punch there, and then the stand firm is kind of annoying to get the hit in there.
Yeah, because if the stand firm stays where it is, the stand firm and the 2 troll slayers, even if the stand firm's on the floor, is enough to force a dodge on the ball. So yeah, okay, this is safe unless you remove the stand firm.
All right. Yeah. Maybe we're going for the leap is actually pretty easy though. If he can get this now, it's kind of hard because he didn't get the knockdown.
You can chain push the dirty player out the back, and then that piece has a hit on the ball as well. If the diving tackle goes in.
That's fair, yeah. Needs another assist.
Yeah. Or it's just being on the ball as a nuisance. Try to force the ball blitz to come backwards or force the ball carrier to block.
If you do that, you can also maybe like you punch there, push this guy away, stun him up, maybe just stun, not even dodge the dirty player, and he can, if he gets the knockdown on the diving tackle, he can actually leap from there with Roxana. Like it's not easy to get like a 2-die on the ball though, but we're just going for hits on the front, which it's fair too.
Yeah. I mean, the Zons are down by 1, but it feels like they've got more numbers. Like, they're getting more hits back than the Dwarves were. Yeah, like, look, there's 4 Dwarves on the floor now.
Yeah, it's been a little bit better placement from the guard from Walkerthon here instead of Zeebo. He's definitely getting the best out of the guard placement.
Will we take the 1-die over here on the strength 4? I think I'm happy with the 1-die there. I wouldn't commit one of those 2 pieces to make it a 2-die.
I think he probably shouldn't have moved in Princess Mary, because now he can get the free jump up hit. Does he then break armor on the other guy? Okay. You're gonna blitz this guy. Okay. Are we gonna go for the push play?
If you push the dirty player to the left, or oh, that guy just stood up. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be inclined to dodge it away so it's not on the diving tackle, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. He does have dodge. I guess the Slayer also has tackle, so it doesn't matter much. But you could base the ball and just force the blitz back there.
Yeah.
And keep like your guard advantage and being annoying up there, your front, so it's not too bad.
I think I'd do the 1-die first.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of hits and not a single armor break on this dwarf seems it's a little bit of a shame for Walkerthon here. Oh,
Ooh.
goes for the
Rerolls
1D,
it.
yeah.
Down to 1.
That
Look, I
feels
don't hate the 1 die. I'm not sure about the reroll.
about the
though.
reroll, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that feels bad to reroll there.
It would have been bad to eat the skull though, because that means both those pieces go down, and the dwarfs would have the ability to go left pretty
yeah.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, dirty player.
Oh,
That's a shame.
I mean,
The floor hurts too, guys. Don't forget about the floor. He was pretty close to the REBBL logo, so gotta be careful when you're around that spot. There's a dark pit in there.
I mean, the floor doesn't have Mighty Blow. Like, if you just stood up, you would have been punched by the Mighty Blow anyway.
No, the REBBL logo definitely has Mighty Blow.
And if you just stay down, well, you're not doing anything anyway. So, like, I mean, I think it was the right play. It just sucks. Sometimes
Especially not like standing up though. Should we have like
yeah.
at least stand up the diving tackle and like push more guard in there?
Yeah.
I think we try the jump up to clear that piece, and then we blitz with the Slayer on the back. On the... Oh no! This is not good.
What was this for? So we're trying to create a...
He's trying to
channel
base.
through here?
No, he's trying to base his base and put pressure on the Amazons. He has more pieces, but it doesn't feel great so far. How he has done
like
this.
How's the back of our cage going to be? Like, Margot Robbie here right now has just a 3+.
Like that either. I should have gone for the jump up here. 3. And then you can blitz with this layer anywhere.
Do we have any other Mighty Blow? I mean, the Pommel can blitz from the floor anyway. Either way, you're taking a hit with these 2 pieces.
Yeah, I guess
but
he has
the Pommel doesn't have...
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
We don't have tackle on this Pommel though. I mean, we could use the Rackle Runner, I guess. As tackle. Maybe blitz the blitzer. No.
Looks like that might be the case. Still looking like Roxana time one of these turns. If Walkerthon wants to do that.
I think Walker's really wants to force him to the side, and then he can start going for Roxana Surfs, which would be pretty great. Juggernaut leap.
Gotta be careful though, because Slayers can strike back. And I have done once. I had a strength for break tackle Slayer like this. I think it was CCL. And I did once do the break tackle in, like forward, to get a surf, which my opponent didn't expect.
Okay, well, we've got a 3-2-2 on the ball with Margot Robbie around the back. We have... we can try and knock down the stand firm in the middle. We have
what about
Roxana Surf on the Agi 4 piece. That's not bad.
Alright, well, nope, we're just gonna punch this
What have we seen here? Okay, well, we can chain everything backwards a bit.
Yeah, not a bad idea necessarily. Stops the forward movement and hits an armored piece.
Gets us
Thick skull! Thick! The thickest.
Thick skull done something twice now.
Yeah. Pretty good skill, guys. Just
right,
don't ever pick it up on a troll like cheese.
Yeah. There's a Thick Skull Armor 9 Bretonian blocker in Big O.
Oh my god. Oh, I like Thick Skull a lot, but it feels really bad to grab it. See if you don't have anything else, like by legend or something like that, maybe. I don't know.
How are we going to protect Ashbadi here? Are we going to put this guard piece in front, or what are we going to do? No, we're going to come back in order to get hits back over here. Well, yeah, we can actually get 2 hits here, so fair enough. And then this next one's a 2 die, and then you can 1 die the strength 4 again if you want.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice because wrestle and stuff, right? But I feel like this Mighty Blow piece might get maybe pylon.
Ooh, that's a handy gun. Thick Skull again.
Again, yeah. This is bad though.
3 times.
That's a lot of. There's a couple of stones and a few dwarves on the floor. Gonna be
There's a
annoying
way
for the
through the
dwarves.
middle, but can they get a full cage through there? Like, if I'm an elf coach, I'm like, okay, yeah, I just punch down Ariane Titmus and I'm through the middle, or straight around the outside. But like,
Well, not
okay, there we go. We've
anymore.
reinforced it.
Yeah.
Nice,
Nice
very,
job
very
from
nice.
Walkerthon. Yeah.
So we've got a lot of pieces on the left. We can go left, but the ball carrier is so far right that we can't get all the way around.
Okay, gets his 2 die. Trying
On
to
the
get that
middle.
level, maybe. There you
Gets
go. Goodbye, wrestle tackle. I feel like that might be. That's
No,
a
I
tough
don't.
because that's not that good on offense.
Oh no,
He
M&G
doesn't get it
wasted
back.
that
Yeah.
though. We still have a bench of 2 for the match.
Dwarves can actually push to the left now. Like go central and push like maybe this blitzer forward through the left and get some momentum going
Yeah,
that
just
way.
claim some space for next
Yeah.
turn, even if the ball isn't really going downfield this turn.
No,
Still
it
got
gets you a
3 more
93
after this.
piece up there too for the score if you need it. And you
Yep.
might be able to switch around. Ash Barty is not fast enough to get back there. Ariane, the guard piece is gonna be stuck on tackle, so he's gonna have to probably dodge out. The other one's on the floor, Princess Mary, so I think this is fine. Maybe even blitz with the Slayer on the back so that you can clear this stand firm and push him forward too. Not a bad idea. Because you can just blitz this piece like backwards.
Yeah, because what's the difference between blitzing Sam Kerr, Kylie Moog? It doesn't really do anything. All right, we're blitzing Fen, so we just freed that piece up. Well, not quite. We shoved on the strength fall, but yeah. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that blitz achieves. That doesn't really achieve
Nothing,
much. I mean, I guess
no.
it separates the guard. Maybe that's handy, but great
Okay.
tackle. Oh, okay, so we managed to provide the assist anyway.
Yeah, can still push the blitzer, but he could have got this stand firm piece over there too, and he would have got like 2 hits on this Amazon. I understand that you kind of want to maximize hits, but we also need the mobility right now. So are we gonna
managed to get this blitzer
GFI?
free.
We
1,
could
2,
GFI
3,
and go
4.
forward, like into this like kind of pseudo cage, base cage.
No, we're not
Might
going to
do.
take that space. How are we going to... Is the ball just going to sit back in here? Like, there's a chance this diving tackle piece gets down.
No, I think he's GFIing into the middle there. I have a feeling, right?
okay.
Like over the Slayer and the stand firm. Right in there, because he put the guard in there just to make this safer with the stand, with the strength 4 guy.
Right. And then the Agi 4 covers it back.
Still, I think Roxana might be able to leap in there and get a 1 die on the ball. Okay, he's not gonna GFI. He's just gonna stay back there. Fair enough.
Yeah, this is safe. I'm assuming the Agi 4 is going to cover the back corner.
Yeah, gotta come back around.
Otherwise, Ash Barty can just, go for the ball. Yep. Okay, so I feel like we're pretty committed to the left now. What can we do? We can maybe punch down the blitzer in the middle. We can punch down thick Montress on the right. Yeah, maybe blitz the blitzer.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit tough now. The numbers are.
I think we can
little
take
bit too
down 1, 2. I think we can take down all 4 of these middle dwarfs, which would be a real nuisance if they all go down. Yeah. And now you can block. Now you block the blitzer, and then you blitz the other blitzer, and then you block the diving tackle.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Enough guard around to do this. It doesn't get the knockdown, so that's a little bit of a shame now.
And you just slide across.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can move backwards, actually. If you get a push on Kylie Minogue, that gets you the next hit. Actually, you need a knockdown. Don't get it.
The problem, like with the following there, it's even if you get the knockdown, it's kind of a shame, but because that gives a lot of. I don't know if I like that follow. Like I see that follow as a dwarf coach. I'm like, okay, I just get to move where I want to be now, and I don't care about like
Yeah, there's a lot of
like being
space on the
slow.
left.
Yeah, like this takes out the being slow away from the dwarves, and Roxana's not gonna get in front to get smacked by these slayers. So,
alright. Well, that's a handy push because I feel like the diving tackle is now going to be out of the play because these. So right now we've got 2 pieces on the right tying up 3, and that's probably going to stay that way for the rest of the half. So that's at least something back numbers wise for the zones.
should be easy though to go forward with the dwarves. You have the strength 4, where you have the slayer, you have the stand firm, and then you have the runner to come around and close the back.
Yeah, that's a full cage at mid pitch, or halfway through the thing. Oh, committing the blitz. I mean, it's only movement 4, I guess.
Yeah. Doesn't get it down, but at least he's gonna get punches back there next turn. Very likely.
The diving tackle, they're staying there. They're not going anywhere. And you got 3 guard there as well. Like, they can't really get a punch.
Yeah, no. Okay. Should have already moved up, though. I don't like that he's taking these hits before doing this move up because... Oh, I don't like that either.
Yeah,
I don't like committing that piece there.
I don't think we had to commit Raiden O'Queef either. I don't think that does anything. So we could have had that blitzer as well. And we're free to defend. That's handy. It's a free zone. Anytime a zone doesn't have to use dodge is great. It doesn't have to try to use dodge, rather.
He's not moving forward. I don't like this.
But he still can. Like, the strength 4 goes forward. The
but like,
goes forward.
Why not move before? Committing a blitz here too. I don't know.
Okay.
He really wants to destroy these Amazons, I guess.
I think this is still okay. The risk is Roxana leaps over and like Ash Body dodges around.
Oh, break tackle. Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Just gonna leave the ball open to break tackle.
But yeah, why didn't we just move the ball carrier and the runner before we did that blitz? There was no reason not to.
Yeah. Like, I know your runner is movement 7 and you have a lot of movement, but your other dwarves are not movement 7, so you gotta be up there so that you can protect the ball and be in scoring range.
This will be a complete cage though. The strength 4 and the 2 runners complete the cage, and I think this is the point where the zones have to like try to base up every cage corner.
Still a 1 die though. Or
oh, we're not okay.
Why does he not know that Roxana has leap? Is this a thing? Because this is like a free leap now.
It is, and I'm looking at maybe you can GFI Margot Robbie to like base, and you might be able to get a 2 die into a 1 die, or 1 die into a 2 die, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too.
Depends how far this runner goes. But if you don't go too close to the sideline. Okay, good. Like if you went over like 2 squares from the sideline, that's just guaranteed leap 1 die attempt.
This is still a 1 die
now,
into a red dice, most likely, but he can take
probably going to be
here.
a 1 die into a 1 die because Margot Robbie can cancel out the other IG4.
Yep. You probably go 2, right? Like you do a wide screen, like 2 squares out with the IG4. Like that covers, and then I guess and you cannot leap on the back.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Because then there's guard there, so you have to leap where the Slayer is.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can make it a 2 die on the ball. You can do a 2 die into a 2 die. So what you do is you do Margot Robbie bases the ball from the back. Ash Barty does the double dodge, double GFI mark the front, and then Roxana leaps over and then that's a 2 die into a 2 die. It's a lot of 2s though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 2s to get a 2 die on the ball into a 2 die. But I think it's your best chance. He goes.
Yeah, here we go.
No. Oh, damn.
No. Instant 1. Sucks that he has to do the reroll.
I have to keep going.
Double ones. Oh no.
Okay. Couldn't do anything against that. Like, I think that was the turn. You had to do it this turn. You didn't have anything else. But now you're eating a lot of hits as well, which sucks.
What's his game plan, Callisti? Like, leaving hits on the ball? Maybe?
We didn't get any. There's honestly get any removals to try to force Barrack and Boomer onto the pitch either, so we didn't get any value out of that.
Yeah.
So far, we've just eaten half our bench and we've gone down 1-0. But
Yeah.
and we've eaten our Apo as well, but no gain.
Here comes Mighty Blow.
I probably would have moved the ball forward and used the
Again?
strength 4
Yeah.
and the Agi to secure it, but like, no, okay. Before we do anything else.
I guess Sibo likes his punches.
Maybe Luke. Thing is, Roxana needed to roll a 6 to get a PAL. So making it a 2-die gives you 4 chances to roll a 6 instead of just 1 chance to roll a 6.
Oh, we'll see if she can survive this. She does. Right, that's nice. And she has jump up, so she can get in
she's still a
anywhere
threat.
still. So gotta be careful how you like set up these stuff, Sibo, because
Oh yeah, don't sideline cage or anything. Like
yeah,
Roxana can, and we all
Should-
try to dodge through.
should be able to kind of white cages. Get a guy
Yeah.
in front. Get a this move up this stand firm piece.
Now is the
That's a little
turn
bit
you really want to.
Move
Foul.
forward.
Yeah, that's not really stopping it. It's just a 3-2, and yeah, that's just a 3-2. That's about 50%, but that's like 50% you shouldn't be giving.
Yeah, like he has movement 7. You don't need to go
Yeah.
that far up. Like as long as you're like maybe like 5 away and you can he could have cage up there.
Yeah, it's usually better to protect your ball carrier than to try to cage off the piece that's threatening your ball carrier, and that is because then your ball carrier itself is exerting tackle zones to protect himself. Whereas right now, not really. Although this probably is enough. I mean, if Roxana marks up the front Longbeard, then it's just a... Okay, there we go. Right, there we go.
Gotta be careful though.
1, 2, 3, 4,
4, 4,
Roxana
3.
can still blitz the ball here.
Yeah.
On a,
Leap
you know,
around.
2
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, just leap through and then dodge around and 1 die to red dice. Okay.
It'll be a 1-die to a 1-dice if you stand up your AG4. So neither
Gets
of
the
those two
power
pieces
and
in front of
the
guard.
KO. Okay, now he can actually close this off with this blitzer. Piles on the KO. Okay. Rowdy
Pretty-
stuff. Not even a babe on this. Oh, there is a babe. Okay, okay. There is a babe. Okay, that's okay, I guess. I don't hate it that much anymore. No, put your guard back there. Come on,
Oh yeah, you go
Sibo.
for the ball. It's all okay. This is a 1-die to a 1-die here. Oh, we're fouling. Okay.
Not
Not even
Roxana.
fouling Roxana.
I guess he doesn't know she has leap, or he's not respecting the leap. Maybe
Alright,
he
there
hasn't
goes our
played a
pro
lot.
player.
Like he's not
Okay,
used
now
to
we only
playing against
need
leap.
to... Okay.
I don't know.
If we remove one random... Like, we have a random 2-die over here on this Longbeard. If he gets KO'd, we could be eating a... losing one of our star players.
I just think you just leap and do the 1D.
I'd probably take the 2-die on this Longbeard first. But then, yeah, I would take the leap 2-die. Question is if you stand up Ash Barty to make it a 1-die into a 1-die versus leaving her on the ground, which is a 1-die into a red die. But
Yeah,
if you stand her up, she's going to get punched by a Troll Slayer.
Yeah.
And she's your best player, and you have no Apo.
Welcome, my bearded kin.
Thank you for the follow,
I
Herbie.
think- Is there any better plays? So you're looking at, is there like 4, 6, 7, 6, 7. So you'd have to do a 3-3-2-2 to punch the ball with Ash Barty, but if you use Roxana as an assist, then it'll be 3-3-2-2 to 2-die the ball with tackle, which is probably just worse than the 1-die, but it's something we're probably looking at and considering.
Maybe. I think I would be fine with standing up Ash, then 1-die into 1-die. If you do that, you have 2 players around these
Okay.
pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, that gets
Now
guard in there
Roxana
to
can...
make things better. We're just 1-die in there. Why?
Oh, Juggernaut, Agi on a niggle. That's all right.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
a good value hit. Yeah.
It seems pretty easy. No!
Okay, we chose to get tackle on the
Push.
ball. I think I would have just taken the knockdown there.
Yeah,
And like
like
hope
this.
for
This
a
seems too easy
removal.
to clear.
Yeah, this is so. This is almost a 3-die to clear it. Like you can 2-die the guard and you can 3-die with the troll sack.
Or
Okay.
we 4+ in there. Straight
Now
4+
we're gonna-
because there was tackle. Like
It's
4 tackle in there. You know, all the tackle in the world.
oh my god, this is still so easy to clear. I don't think this was it. I probably would have gone for the play on the ball. Okay, yeah, it's still base, but you should blitz with Rackle and it only fails on a quad skull.
Yeah, like maybe
That's
this
not-
piece was a blood stepper, right? Like maybe. Wouldn't be too
Yeah.
bad, but
Okay, so now you bring Roxana over to mark the Agi Rackle dude, and even then you still free up the Troll Slayer or the Longbeard to
yeah,
punch her.
pretty easy.
It's still super easy.
Might need to diving tackle dodge and get the other guard in there.
Yep, there it is.
That should have been after Roxana though.
Yeah,
Oh, and a KO.
no. I would have taken...
Well,
I didn't mind taking the hit on the runner, but I would have taken the boat down rather
so
than taking
3
the push.
dice. 3 dice.
Particularly since you just did a bloody 4+ dodge afterwards anyway. If you took the knockdown, you had a 3+ dodge. And... Assuming he knows how to use Juggernaut. This piece is 90 SPP. He's had Juggernaut for 16 SPP. Should have learned how to use Juggernaut in that time.
Okay, I like this. We're gonna save the mighty blow for the killer piece, the MVP.
The best piece on the
Oh,
team.
Okay.
Oh, Rackle. This is the safest option.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Particularly since it wasn't a 3-die. If you could have made it a 3-die, I probably would
Yeah.
use the Troll Slayer.
I
but-
guess yeah. The Troll Slayer doesn't have jokes. If the Troll Slayer has jokes, that's probably better. But since
Yeah,
he doesn't have
absolutely.
it, yeah. Alright.
Alright,
So score for the beef
Look, it-
towns.
could have been worse for the Zons.
And it could have been worse for the dwarves too. Like
Yeah.
like that was kinda flimsy defense there from Zeebo.
It just kind of got through on the how good the matchup is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think Walker missed a trick, not going for the 1-die into a 1-die on turn 7.
Mm.
But like he went for the right play on turn 6 and he just rolled a snake, which it happens.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
But I'm super confused by his turn 7, unless he just forgot how Juggernaut works. In which case, you're a player coach. You should be able to know how to use Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he remembers to let Barry.
Oh yeah, no, okay. This is the thing. If the dwarfs forget about Roxana, there is a 1-turn threat here. She is movement 8, agi 5 leap. If he just okay, he looks like he's stand firming the line.
Yeah.
He has remembered the Roxana is a 1-turn threat.
Uh,
And also bench.
jokes,
Remember to bench
though.
Boomer and Barrack. If you don't bench Boomer and Barrack, they're gone.
do you care though? I guess you care for overtime. Yeah, in case there's overtime. Yeah,
You care for overtime
yeah.
so that you like if you lose another piece and they're both gone, you're down to 10. Yeah.
I know how Juggernaut works. Bean. I used to kill wrestle pieces all the time with it. But I used to have a Jux, Pylon, Pro.
If you have a rostered
Tackle.
Juggernaut piece, you should
Yeah.
know how it works. Just
Yeah.
flat. Yeah, I get it. If you're inducing Roxana, you never induced her before, you might not know how Juggernaut works. But if you have a rostered Juggernaut piece, you should figure out how the hell it works. Because otherwise, what the hell are you doing with a skill you don't know how to use?
It's all about the Jux. Gotta make them work out.
So the question is, do the Zons foul one of these Longbeards? They do have a bench of 1, but they are probably playing for overtime. And they are likely to cop some injuries in the second half. My favorite one being is I have a shadowing piece, and nobody knows that you can shadow a block. Frenzy code pieces will just frenzy a piece straight past and be super surprised when the
Yeah.
shadowing piece follows it up.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like follow. Oh, shouting goes back. Oh, you don't have an assist
Yeah.
anymore.
When it's like, or when it's their cage corner and you just shadow onto the ball and they're like, oh shit, what just happened? That seems to be the main interaction people get wrong. But the other one people always forget is people just forget pass block is on the field. You're like, oh yeah, here's my turn 8 miracle pass play, and what's happening? Why is everything stopped? Oh, Eldril has pass block? What?
No, Eldry doesn't make it so far into the game. Don't lie to
True.
people.
True.
I already saw that happen today, so yeah. No lying there. Okay. Could be a nice thing if the Amazons can get like one of these guys
this
out
is
with
a
a foul or a punch.
This is a riot setup, but you're also taking your punches, so like this is a good setup.
I think Riot is fine here for the Dwarfs. They did set up pretty well for it, being central.
Well, no, because the thing is, Roxana is so good in a 2-turn. You don't have to push all the way forward. You only have to go a few squares, and then she can leap over whatever crap you got there. So she's a really good 2-turn threat. Like I don't think the Dwarfs could have stopped Roxana in a 2-turn. They would be relying on her rolling a 1, which can happen. She's a loner, but
I guess he should have probably counted. I feel like maybe one square forward. Let me count game.
I don't know if you could stop her with a back setup without aggressively defending the width of the pitch, which you didn't want to do and give up an extra hit anyway. All right, so we're gonna make it a 3-die, which I support.
She probably can with diving tackle. I guess she can leap.
No, you can leap. You can leap.
Yeah.
Out of it, yeah.
If you just go for the Roxana play, you can get enough players in there, I guess. I guess IG5's really good though.
The IG5s, you can leap into tackle zone and then dodge out through tackle zone. It's like, yeah, it's just it'd be a lot of dice where you need to not roll a 1, but you'd be relying on like not rolling a 1. If she rolls 2s, she'll be fine. Anyway, will we foul one of these pieces?
Yeah, for sure.
The left one has a niggle, so yeah, that's the correct target. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you have the extra bench and might even get the KO back on the blitzer, so seems fine. Oh,
got it.
Goodbye, Rarin.
Send off. Do we Apo it? It's worth Apoing in a playoff game.
I feel like that's a really good piece. Guard, Downfer.
That's not
Mighty
Apo.
Blow. Nope.
Okay, I think the Zons will be quite happy with that trade.
One less guard against a team of Sons that has a lot of guard. They also get
one
one
less
back.
Mighty Blow, one less Stand Firm.
Yeah, I will have Apple that on playoffs for sure.
All right, so the Dwarfs are they're what 11 plus the 2 secret weapons. If they make it to overtime, they're at 10. If we go to overtime, the Dwarfs are only going to have 10. Because that would require the Zons to score, which means the Dwarfs would have 1 turn, which would put Boomer on the pitch. So,
Alright,
yeah,
so
they're only
even
gonna have
worse
10.
not Apple in that, yeah. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Should have counted his pieces for that. Okay, so looks like...
The Zons still have 12,
No
but if we go to
Boomer.
overtime, they probably don't still have 12.
Don't put Parik in, please. Put Boomer in.
Yeah, I think
There
I
you
prefer
go,
Boomer
okay.
on defense.
Yeah,
you can,
for sure.
You can always get the chance of throwing a bomb. to do something.
You throw bombs, like, any chance you get. Yeah, like, you do. If you're not playing against Claw, Chaos, Killers...
Where you're putting them on the line or something.
Yeah. You definitely throw bombs all the time. Because, like, just getting knockdowns and slowing out your opponent. If you're not going to, like, gas.
On AV7 as well. Like, a bomb is Mighty Blow, right?
Yeah. So...
Alright, so how fast does Walkerthon push it? Because he can probably do a 2 or 3 turn. Gets rid of Boomer. Don't have to worry about that. Would still have Barrack.
I don't know
So there
if
would
I
still
would.
be 11.
I guess Roxana is nice for going back into defense. It's kind of scary though, giving the dwarves a chance
Mm.
to like
But at the same time,
2-1
if you
grind
just
this.
grind down, you're probably going to finish your offense with only 6 or 7 players left anyway to go into overtime where you might get 9 players,
Yeah, I
something like that.
guess.
And if you lose the toss, you got to lose anyway. Whereas if you score early, you're probably going to still have 10 or 11 and try to defend with 10 or 11. And then maybe you can get a turnover that way. So, I don't know. He could go either way. I guess it comes down to how pressured he feels. Because if you start losing players, you just run it in with Roxana.
Yeah, I guess it's not bad, especially because he saw like the gap Zeebo left, so it doesn't look like Zeebo is as comfortable. Like it's really comfortable on offense all the time. He was just trying to get removals, not really like super positioning all the time to protect the wall. So I would be kind of like if I was in the Amazon shoes, I would be like kind of feel okay-ish
and
to try to get the sack.
And if you're giving him less turns, that makes it like you force him to do more. You were able to hold him up those first few turns. Maybe if he had to move, he would have been pushing more aggressively. Obviously, those first couple of turns, you can kind of feel things out.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, doesn't really look like we're aggressively punching down the line of scrimmage. Makes me think we are going to be pushing for a quick score down the side and take space with all these pieces out on the side.
If he gets the first knockdown, he can get punches on every piece here pretty easily.
Yeah, true.
Actually, he doesn't even need the first one. I don't think there's enough guard in there, so that's fine.
Wait, how many mighty blow does he have? Because he's only got 2 mighty blow and we're using
mighty blow, right? Oh no, 2, yeah.
Okay, so we're using both our mighty blow pieces. Good. I was gonna say I hate. Oh, we left a blitzer on the bench. Oh no, Elise Perry.
Oh no. Yeah, he actually has 3.
Okay, now you have to score fast now. You have to get that piece on the pitch.
Well, what about
That's a massive mistake.
Yeah, should have been instead of this lineman.
It's because she woke up from the KO. You just didn't notice, didn't put it back on.
He's saving mighty blow for overtime, guys. Don't worry about it. At least it was not the jokes piece, because that's actually pretty nice to have. That would have been even worse.
Alright, so I'm
that's
pretty sure
also...
we're going to go for a quick score here.
Oh, that's also a guard. Yeah, he definitely needs to...
I know, it's a guard, stand firm. Yeah, it's such a good piece. I mean, we've got a lot of guard. It's not critical, but it's really going to weaken our ability to try to stall it out.
The thing is, like, with the less guard, if the dwarves slam in decently enough, and you get like a couple of bad blocks, like that are like just 1 in 9s or like only pushes and stuff, it can get pretty annoying by not having that extra guard.
So the other thing is, instead of actually pushing for this score, we could be just threatening the score and trying to spread the dwarfs out a bit, so we can make it easy to get our hits back, make it harder for them to maximize their guard.
Yeah, sure. Does have a lot of movement with Roxana, and has the extra G4 piece too, to get like a handoff pass or stuff like that, so there's some options for the Amazons here.
They can move the ball relatively fast. Yeah, you pass it to the AG4, it does a handoff to the catch piece to score. That would be what I'm looking at.
Blitzing with Dauntless here. Let's get it. Only a push. That frees up Boomer Bomb though.
It does.
Nice.
Okay, the AG4 is not actually in scoring range right now. I'd be tempted to push it 1 more square just to force that. No.
So the play here for the Dwarves is punch with the Strength 4. Take your Guard Blitzer out of there. Yeah, push play there by getting a knockdown. So that you can move him out of Boomer range. And then you move everyone else and then you throw a bomb right in there. With Boomer at the end.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
I will give him the ball to Rox. Okay, and then Rox is going to come down here and we are super ready to score on a 2-turn. We might depending on how much and how well the Dwarfs keep pushed back, he might be able to keep a stall at the end zone going for a couple turns. But I think, yeah, we're relying on Boomer to stop this score. Like, we can't get diving tackle on the ball.
No.
We can't... Okay, well, we just eat that.
Time for movement
It's
to
not
shine.
too bad.
Let's see. Let's see if this works out.
Yeah, you're relying on Boomer here, so we're about to get rid of Boomer pretty much immediately.
Yeah. You bomb
So this
for
is
sure.
the nice thing about the early score. But yeah, you bomb it, and if it works, brilliant.
I think you blitz with the Slayer. I don't know if I would push the side stepper. I guess it doesn't matter that much. We managed to free up this guy. Kinda.
That might give you an intercept. Probably not, depending on where you chuck it. But that might be an intercept on the bomb.
I think you have to give them the intercept. You just...
Oh no, but like an intercept, like in your players rather than down at the end. Like the sidestepper might be if you choose the like the
yeah, I guess.
north square.
Okay, let's see where this blitz is gonna come, because that might be important.
I'm surprised we didn't blitz with the Pommer. I probably would have used the Troll Slayer as an assist and blitz with the Pommer. Then you could pile on and then whatever. Because particularly if they're going to score, you're like, well, I might as well pile on. I don't really care. Yeah, so again, that's not forcing the score. I guess is the Troll Slayer going to come and like all the way around to blitz that catcher?
It's
I'm
side
just going to
stepper.
blitz the sidestepper.
Interesting. I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
I'd probably go forwards.
Yeah.
Gets you further away from the bomb. Doesn't let the Troll Slayer get on the ball
And
or
you
in
could
the
have
way.
closed the options for the runner to get through and GFIs to like screen off a little bit more.
Yep.
Doesn't
Yep,
really
true. That is the square that piece could have ran through to try to cover better.
I think this runner should have GFI like to one
Yeah.
more, right? And then get the other runner on the back, like 2 away, so that Roxana doesn't get like the free leap.
I mean, so even if you don't do it with Roxana. So even if you GFI the other runner over, what you do is you one dice it with the AG4, and then Roxana can run through. Like at worst, it would be a 1 dice with the AG4. You can, because right now you got Kylie Minogue to even provide guard to make it 2 dice.
Yeah.
So it's a free score.
Well, it forces more dice, a little bit more dice.
Yeah.
You can force more dice. You might as well do that. All right.
As it is, we can Mighty Blow hit the ball carrier here. Like, I would absolutely be going slotting guard in, blitz the ball carrier, and then score. And like, if you get that ball carrier, that's massive.
Oh, goes for the
GFI.
GFI first. I don't think that was that important.
Oh, I
guess.
don't think that makes the difference.
Yeah.
I don't think that was worth a reroll.
Yeah.
Because you still
Like,
got
those two are not in scoring
Pino
range.
Arena. Yeah.
So the important ones are the ones on the top. That actually gets more people around for a chance of this bomb to go wrong into a wrong spot and get punch your dwarf instead. I
mean,
these
I guess we
players around
re-roll
there.
it so we still get to throw a bomb, I guess. But
Yeah, but he shouldn't have done that GFI right now.
no.
There was no need of doing that.
Yeah, there's a very high chance we throw it into our own team here. We got an
What?
intercept. Right, so now you throw it back at the
If he
3 dwarfs right in front of you.
like threw it like 1 up, that wouldn't have given the intercept, right? On the IG? That line? That was a bad spot for the bomb.
Great pass, great toss back. Doesn't get anything out of it.
Like, it should have been on the square where Roxana is and the base
Like, he was
catcher.
aiming for 3. Like, I get it. He was aiming for 3 pieces rather than 2. Like, and what was that intercept?
You
That
get
was a 5 plus.
If you get those 2 down and Roxana gets stunned, the Amazon don't score anymore.
True. Yeah, I think I would have preferred Ash Barty to build one square forward, partly for that reason. But I guess that makes range for that.
And
Yeah,
not
okay,
giving
so
the chance
here
of
we
an
go.
IG5. Like, it's an IG5.
Yeah.
Like, you don't give the intercept to an IG5 Amazon piece.
Oh, it's an G4. It was a 5+ intercept, and she
Well,
rolled a
IG4,
6,
I
so
guess.
anyone would have intercepted it. All right, so here we go. We blitz a ball carrier. I don't think that there might actually be a stall if you pin the Troll Slayer in, but yeah. All right. Like, so if you got a knockdown there, you could have followed up. You could then try to block down the Troll Slayer, and you might have had a stall, but I think we just score here. Do we have any other blocks? We do. We're going to Mighty Blow hit here, and because they don't have a bench, yeah, you take that.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, only a stun.
Not quite enough. All right, now we're running in and say goodbye to Boomer.
And if the Dwarves cannot score on the second half, they are gonna go into overtime with two less
numbers.
players now. Yeah.
They had a bench of 1 without Boomer and Barrack, so they've currently got 10 plus Barrack.
All right. So they're at least gonna get 10 on overtime, maybe less, because if they're gonna be on offense, they get to get punched more by Mighty Blow, and there's 3 Mighty Blow hopefully on the field next.
Yes, if we remember it.
Okay, she got in there by herself, so no need to remember now. Nice.
Yeah, no, it's benched the right piece. I don't mind benching a Lion Woman over a catcher. I guess you can keep it slightly safer.
Yep, Barrack time. Extra armor 8 for the dwarves to get punched down.
Yep,
not ideal.
Exactly. Is an extra runner, is an extra viable scoring threat, a little bit more speed.
Problem is with this matchup and Roxana in the field, when there's a leaper, you don't want to carry on Barrack. If there's not a leaper and like an easy dice on the ball, like against bash teams, you can carry on him without much problem. So you get the AC chances to pass to another piece after.
Yeah.
It would be nice because it has the Agi runner too. So, but yeah, with the lead thread, it's not great.
A little bit extra speed to try to be your front corner when you zigzag or whatever, just to keep up with the ball, which is it's fine.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's certainly better than not having anything at all, which is where we would be if we didn't overdog scum him.
He does have quite a fast team for dwarves right now on the pitch, with extra the extra movement on the runner plus the extra movement on the slayer plus Barrack will be movement 6-2. So that's a lot less movement for Zeebus here.
All right, so can Walker hold out for 7 turns? I think ideally
it's possible, but it's tough.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like. Ideally, you score in like maybe 3 or 4 turns. Give the dwarves 4 or 5, 6 maybe, but like 7, that's like a full half pretty much. They're probably going to try to do exactly what they did last time, and they're not under any time pressure yet. They might be, but they did eat a reroll like that. That was the nice thing about that 2-turn is you got a reroll out and Boomer out for no cost to yourself, and you got your blitzer back on the field after you stuffed that up. But now you're giving up a 7-turn offensive drive for the Dwarfs when they still have 11.
Yeah, Eloy's hits could be huge here too. Okay, we have keep or return, so we get to stand under the ball. Perfect defense. Can avoid some Mighty Blow. So that's nice.
Not much though.
Yeah,
I guess you go on the right.
2 less,
yeah, okay.
2 less, yeah. Well, 1 less because I guess the Slayer was gonna blitz forward or something.
I mean, the Dwarves have 3 Mighty Blow. They were going to get all 3. Now they're only going to get 2. So yeah, I guess that's something. Oh, and actually, this blitzer over on the right doesn't have tackles. You might survive that hit. I'm assuming you bunch up on the right here.
Yeah, for sure.
And we double check our player on the bench because we got a perfect defense.
Nice. I think he's fine with the catcher out, maybe.
Yeah,
think
no,
that would,
I agree. Like, it was going on the LOS anyway. You might as well put the loner, the
Yeah.
rookie rather than the catcher. The catcher only matters if you can like get a sack into a magnet hands, or if you can get get the ball off him and try a handoff. Like, and that's not that likely.
you already have like an IG4, plus you already have Rosanna, so you have other options
Yeah,
instead of
and
the
you have
catcher.
another catcher still.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah, both blitzers have no tackle. Yeah, so might be able to survive these hits. We've got Fend as well, which is nice. Although that's probably going to get punched into the tackle.
Mhm.
All right.
Right.
We are forced to expose our thrower. I think I'd probably prefer to keep Rocks a little bit more central. I guess she's fast enough to go back either way.
Okay, we're protecting the thrower now. It is nice in case you need you can pick up with sure
Well,
hands.
if you go
there.
into overtime,
And
you
for
can
overtime, yeah,
throw.
you kinda need it for the sure hands too. Kinda nice to have. Okay, first hit. Only a stun.
Stun. That's all right.
Okay. Didn't go
Oh,
for
no,
the
we're
push
not. We're
play.
not. No.
Not
Yeah,
maximizing
should have
blocks.
pushed. Nope. That was a mistake. And we're going to free up the Fen piece. Almost. Well, I'm assuming you're going to push it straight.
Yeah.
No, we freed
Oh.
it up. Okay.
Interesting.
Zon's super happy about this.
Yeah, only a stun, and it's kinda awkward to get this blitz. Maybe just gonna be like a strength 4 guy going forward and the pylon blitzing the guard on the side.
Yeah, you might just pile on the blood guard blitzer, maybe. Like, or the, line woman in the middle. They're exactly the same for the purpose of this game.
Mm-hmm. The SPP, the cost doesn't matter anymore. I guess. She is a blitzer, that's more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Ooh.
Pro. Ooh, that's twice now it's done something.
Are we following and piling on?
I think we are.
Yeah, I don't think Zeebus is not gonna do this. Alright, gets the stun, so this is better than last time that he piled on that KO. Yeah.
Gets it out.
Nice. Alright.
That's a pretty handy removal. Zon's now officially out of bench.
Yep, and one less guard. That's big
And one
for
less
this
piece on the
matchup.
pitch. That Apo on that kicker is not looking too great right now.
Yeah.
It's always weird Apoing perms in the playoffs, but also I don't know how important that piece was, even if it did come back. I mean, yeah, it's one of your tackle pieces. You only have 2 of them. So yeah, it's one of the better pieces of taking down the ball. Is your kick piece, which helps a bit, but not so much against kickoff return. Well, it's niggled though, so.
Should...
Roxana can leap in.
yeah, from the side. He probably should move the diving tackle to the left, to the other side of the Slayer, so that that's safer.
I think Roxana can get a 2-die on the ball here. If you double GFI the guard piece to base the back of the ball, yeah, Roxana can come in for a 2-die.
I don't know why Zeebus doesn't like closing up the cages though. He always goes like sideways and stuff to leave like that kind of play. That runner was 1 back. Oh,
just a stun. I think Walker's looking. Oh, we gonna foul here?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean this.
Has to dodge though to make the foul worth it.
Yeah.
Not be another piece. You cannot cannot use a guard blitzer for this. No way.
I was gonna say I'm nervous about leaving Ash Barty next to the Pommer, but I guess it's very hard for the Dwarfs to get an assist in to make that blitz. So I guess that's fair.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna stand up next turn. if he doesn't get foul and armor
Yep.
broken. I don't feel like maybe they're like I understand like the safe play by Walkerthon so far. It's fine. But there's been like multiple shots that Zeebus has given him.
Yeah, they're all power fishing, so you're nervous about them. You take them
Yeah.
like if you have to, but like they're not. I think you look at them each time and consider it. Okay, we're there re-rolling to get this foul. It is a big foul, but there's still the Apo, and if we're playing for overtime, which means it's quite likely to come back, and we
Not
don't
even
get
gets
it.
the armor break, yeah.
I mean, send off there would have been bad. That would have put us down at 10. I'm not certain about that foul, but I understand it. I don't like the re-roll though.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there. Maybe do the foul, but not reroll the dodge. Because like even if you get the armor break, still thick skull is right.
Yeah, and it's got an Apo to protect it as well.
Yeah.
And you're playing for overtime anyway, so it's very likely to come back from a KO. And Apo as well. Alright, so we've got a chain push. We're going to shove the fend in for another hit. I like this. That doesn't have guard. Yes, that's all still 2 dies.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay. We do have a bit of room down the left, and we do have our fast pieces that can kind of go, but if we do, we'd be leaving the blitzers and behind. I don't know if I'd take that.
Yeah, I think you assist with Barrick here, maybe. You move the runner, or maybe move with Barrick. Get the blitzer in there for the guard. I actually would have liked him to get the stand firm in there where the blitzer went, so that he punches this fend piece, and then these blitzers go around to the left, and then you can like be completely on the left. I guess he doesn't really need to like push up so hard right now, but wouldn't have been bad.
He's got time. I feel like the ball, unless he stays like kind of back where he is, we might be able to find a line with rocks.
Maybe there's a lot of guard right now in there. It's kind of tough.
True.
Well, if he goes this way,
Okay, that's surfable. That can be surfed pretty easily by Roxana. And that's the type of play I'd consider. A guaranteed number. All you have to do is roll a couple 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't even have to roll a couple 2s. You have to roll the blitz, and second half of the blitz would probably be a 1 die. Don't even have to do a dodge or anything right now.
The problem with the surf right now is that
At least Roxana exposed to counter surf.
it's counter surf by this layer. Yeah, if this layer was a little bit farther away, I think it would be okay. But I don't know if I want to like surf a piece that's not gonna be the ball to like get Roxana surf back. So it seems kind of like a bad idea.
We really need to get our sidesteppers over in front now. It's clear the Dwarfs are committed to this side. That means these sidesteppers both have to come tearing back across.
Yeah. Right, let's see if these blocks are gonna work out for the Amazons.
Which blocks do we have? How's it?
The one on the side on the stand firm, and then we can maybe get another one. Yeah, we can get another one on the blitzer.
Oh, okay. Oh, we've got 2 guard in the middle. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to get, if we get Ash Barty, if we get Crane down with Ash Barty, then we can take a punch at Shank, Sandborf, and then we can get a punch at Raiden or Queef, I guess. And then we can get we can get punches on all 4 of these. Looks like we might be blitzing the Shank ball.
Oh, well.
I agree. I think you had to, because you need to get to overtime, and you'd be giving up so much position and so many hits if you didn't.
I thought that was a blitzer hit, so I thought that was
yeah.
okay.
No,
to
it
go
was
down,
a
but yeah.
turnover. Okay, so we tried to free up.
This seems bad. That's an I guess yeah.
Move these
bad.
2 pieces. Stop taking blocks. Move these sidesteppers. Good.
That's a bad turn. Like this is the problem with like letting the Dwarfs get too many turns, because one turn like this that you don't get blocks, they punch a lot back,
Okay.
and then they're just gonna in a really
Yeah.
strong position. Gets the
That
Dauntless
was-
though at least, so that's nice.
Do we get
Mighty
the
Blow.
mighty blow?
Oh.
We do. That's a big. That's a very handy stun.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Is Roxana going to take this hit? She is.
Yeah.
It's a 3-die. God, we got
Yeah.
a 3-die as Zons against Dwarfs? What the hell?
Crazy guard amounts, man. Way too many guard on this Zon team.
No break. And we got a hit with the ball carrier as well on the left blitzer. So we've got enough knockdowns. It costs us a reroll though.
Might be. I wouldn't have punched that blitzer there because now there's a pretty easy blitz on Roxana with the Pommer. Stand up, punch with this blitzer, push the lineman away, and then blitz with the Pommer from the ground. You gets doesn't really get you forward, but if you get one stone or something, you can go to the
Are we
right.
gonna switch?
That's not
I
bad.
don't
He has
think
the movement.
I mean, the ball carrier maybe can, but you're leaving Barrack behind. Your Troll Slayer is out of the match at that point. If you go right, your Troll Slayer is
Yeah,
not
I
doing
guess.
anything.
I guess that's true.
And the Zons can switch back reasonably well.
Oh.
Okay, we didn't go for Roxy. So we can
This
free
is
up the Blitzer? No.
Better for positioning. Yeah, this is
We're
better
not
for
making
positioning.
progress, though. Are we going to pile on? I think we will. 'Cause at worst, we're going to overtime, right? It's unlikely that the Zon score here.
Gets
Okay,
a
get
KO.
KO. Is there still a bug where you get 2 KO rolls in turn 16?
I don't know. There might be. It gets another
there used to be.
punch on this Fent guy, Fent piece too. So that's nice.
Okay, so we can free that up. You don't have tackle, though. Like, that's pretty likely to free up the Fend piece to slot back in wherever guard's most useful. Okay, now we can punch the sidestep or hold the stand firm. Oh, the sidestep
Should move
rather.
his runner again though. Like he's not moving his piece. Needs to be on the other side
Yeah.
to be safe. I hate it. I because this is how you lose games just for no reason. Because you
Okay,
just
so
get a double skull or something, and then you're
yeah, absolutely. Really should have moved these pieces slightly earlier in the turn. I think the Zons can get back in front, but if they roll a like failed dice early in the turn, that's probably game. They have to keep committing they have to commit their last reroll to make sure they stay in front, because the Dwarfs can tear down the right hand side here if you can't complete your turn.
That's a chance for Roxana again. Like the Sun can get around it.
Pretty easy. That's not it. That's just a straight up 2+ with dodge. There's not even tackle protecting that.
Oh well,
Right,
there
there's
goes
Tina Arena.
another lineman.
They're down to 10 now. If the KO comes back to throw time, it'll be 10 versus 10.
And this is the problem, right?
Yeah.
Also with like giving the Dwarf so many turns, they just get to punch you more. Because you need to like base them up
Yeah.
and like slow them down. And if you don't get the knockdowns, it's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like he can get this lineman sides. Ooh, I guess that's it fine because the guard he can clear. No, I think he should have gone up to get the other side
You
step
can
in
get a
there.
2-die on the ball here with tackle. If you dodge Roxana
Yeah.
in on the okay, yeah, okay. If you dodge Roxana to be an assist, then Ash Barty can come through with tackle and get 2-die on the ball with tackle. Yeah, it requires 2 1 in 36 dodges, and it also requires 2 GFIs from Ash Barty to do it, but that's a 2-die on the ball with tackle.
Okay.
This is not protected. There's not even
Yeah.
tackle on this channel here.
Like I don't even know why he went like left if his plan is going right. He was with like
Yeah.
one
Changing his
and-
mind.
Yeah, and left to below the IGPs. And if you get based up, you can also like hand off to this IG runner if you were like basing him up with the other
Yeah.
runner.
I don't mind taking this block first, though. Just makes it a little bit more secure positionally. I'd probably move the capture across as well to at least kind of protect the right-hand side. But I think I'd be going for the ball here. There we go. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No,
So you do 2 GFIs, or you can do a 3+ dodge.
no recovery
Plus
though.
GFI.
Which is,
Gets a
Gets it.
knockdown though.
can he get a
Follow
stun
up.
or an armor break? Something better. It is Mighty Blow and Armor 8.
Oh,
Oh,
magnet hands. That was a 2+ catch and it failed.
Oh, that's triple
this isn't-
ones. Actually, that was triple ones. One on the
Yeah.
armor and then one on the catch.
Catch.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't
shame.
think that does enough because the Agi 4 runner can just pick that up and bugger off, and now all of a sudden we're out of position.
Yeah.
This is going to be really tough from here on. So this catcher has to come across to the right and try to just like, hopefully you can survive.
And he can also get slotting the guard, punch this Ash Barry, and then and if he gets the knockdown, he can actually blitz Roxana with the runner.
We're going to be wide open on the right here. Joe, if you prioritize getting this hit, or both these hits rather. But like, we're going to be stuck on tackle with all these pieces.
It's kind of tough.
And removing Barrack doesn't matter because he's going to be going for overtime anyway.
Yeah, I feel like
so we're really relying on what's Failsong. We're out of rerolls. We didn't get what we need. A scatter catch there on Roxana would have been something, but she's still pretty likely to go down.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think just loading the Blitzer, punch Ashbury, and then you can blitz with the runner, Roxana, to clear the ball. If you don't get the first punch, if you don't get the punch, you pick up on the tackles and dodge away.
Yeah, it's only a 1 in 9 into a 1 in 6. It's
and then
not
you try
that
the
bad.
blitz somewhere else, or maybe also on Roxana and dodge.
We're still got 3 turns after this. You don't have to start buggering off downfield, but you really want to. So I'm thinking if you keep these 2 dwarfs out on the side and use them to try to claim some space. Alright, we've got the power. If this is an armor break, that piece is pretty much done.
Nope. But now he gets the blitz and gets to maybe free up this runner. Well, it's probably gonna get free up the runner. He just needs go down.
It's a power. It would take your choice.
You pow her so that I guess she has jump.
Shove it further away.
All right.
I guess you keep her in tackle, but yeah, okay. So because she's movement 8, she might be able to do something, but probably not. The ball's probably going to be out past her.
Yep.
So we're going to pick up. Yeah, this is pretty secure now.
Yeah, you can move the other the stand frame a little bit forward, and then you put the diving tackle on these 2 pieces and get another hit on these Amazons. And that's pretty secure.
Yeah, okay, so we needed a 1 in 36 there to have a chance as it's on. I really dislike taking this hit on the strength 4 and Barrack over here. I would have moved the catcher across to the right because it was very clearly where the ball was going, and then I would have even considered dodging away from the strength 4, just because you had to get pieces to this right side. These pieces on the left, they're bloody useless.
Yeah, I agree. So, diving tackle in front, there we go. 1 up with this stand frame piece to be a little bit safer. Okay, no? I guess he wants to get the second punch here, which is fine. He can get a follow block. Right to the... No.
Oh, no. You've given the line
I guess there's still diving tackle there, so at least there's that.
Yeah, sure.
And too much guard for it to clear. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine, yeah. It was probably better to do it on the back though, but I guess actually the dodge is easier on the back than on the front, so actually Zeebus is correct here with that push. Because you keep here on diving tackle. Would still dodge to the back.
There's no real line on the ball here. You have to try to get pieces back. You have to get someone back to at least threaten a line. Yeah,
it's so tough. To be naked 3 pluses.
No, you can punch down Corral, and then you can dodge the Elise Perry away from Barrack. I think that's the only piece that can get away on a 1 in 9 rather than on a 3. But, like, oh god, it's not great. We can blitz from the floor with Margot Robbie, and then she can dodge out as well from the diving tackle. No, okay, this is our blitz. Okay, this is good too. This gets 2 pieces across.
Maybe on 3. Yeah, he can dodge away these 3 pieces. If he can make the 3 pluses, so that's fine. The problem is though.
This one's a 1 in 9. The other one is in tackle.
Mhm.
I think I would have gone one further back, so the diving tackle doesn't step onto you.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Which-
Loading the stand firm. Once with diving tackle,
Really?
move forward and then move the other
Are you
runner around.
confident? You
And the
can one
blitzers on
die
the
the diving tackle.
back 2. If only Ash Barty had a jump up, right?
Oh,
She
yeah.
could, she
Like,
could punch over there. Okay.
yes, you do this. I think next move is the Okay, well, that gives us a 2 die on the diving tackle. That's something. Sideways, I guess.
Sadly doesn't get it.
Okay,
get
now Ash Barty. That's a 2+ to try to get across. Maybe you mark the runner. Maybe just stand behind it.
I think marking's fine, yeah. I like it because
And now
she has tackle.
Yeah. And now you try the 3+. That's it. No, we're going to stay there, leaving the Troll Slayer out of the play. Okay.
That's fine.
I don't think it matters. I mean, I guess the Dwarfs could come back to the left, but I don't think you need to bother. I mean, they could actually. They got these 2 pieces down the back, and the Troll Slayer and Barrack. Like, if you left them alone, the switchback was on.
Okay,
Well, he's just shoving just 2 squares over for you. I guess this way you get slightly further than if you just failed the dodge, right?
Yeah. Not really, because he went back.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that positioning. You're going to be stuck between the stand firm and whatnot. I guess you're stopping the runner from having that channel if he wanted to go up that side. The Dwarfs still have 3 turns. That's plenty of time. Oh, man. And Zons have to commit, like, bodies. They're going to be taking punches here. Even if they make it overtime, they're not really going to be in good nick.
He can free up the Palmer if he wants to. It doesn't look like he's gonna do that. Once the hits.
Okay. Do have to be aware of Roxana. If we stay in range of Roxana, she's free right now.
Yeah.
And your ball carrier is only wrestle now and doesn't have dodge. So it's only a 4+ for Roxana to get knocked down now. It's not a 6. She even has Juggernaut.
I don't know where this ball is
cancel your
gonna
wrestle.
go. I guess he can go like one left to the guard.
He can kind of
blitzer.
go back into a cage, but he's not making forward momentum.
Okay, that kind of helps.
We freed up the blitzer.
I think he wants to go to the right, which I feel like that's a bad option. Now he can leave the diving tackle there. I feel like just go all the way left where this runner is, Swift Gerald. Just between
God, you're
the...
so... I mean, you have to put Barrack back to cover the... Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, yeah, now Roxana's... Okay, that's your cage. Aside from the front corner being open and the Zon can just do a 3+ to 1 die the ball right now. I guess it would be a 4+ if the ball's there.
Just bring Barrick back. It's fine.
Yeah.
This runner is still in range right now by being one ahead, so that's perfect. No GFIs needed. Or maybe we don't.
No, okay, we're gonna cut off the front. Are we gonna dodge with Belgrim to try to complete the cage? Or are we just gonna leave that corner open? For either Roxana or Sam Kerr. Sam Kerr, I don't hate the 4+ 1 die on the ball. I don't know how much better than that you're gonna get. Okay, that's handy. Reroll comes out.
Rerolls. Wow.
I
Well, I
don't
guess it was
think
the
that
diving
would work.
tackle, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's just gonna get punched down anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. These guys really like using the rerolls before overtime. They're trying their best not to play overtime, which
I think
makes sense.
Walkerthon needs to use these rerolls, right? Walkerthon needs to force overtime, so he has to commit these rerolls.
Well,
Zeebus doesn't. Zeebus can go, well, if you committed your rerolls, I saved mine. That's all right.
This
But
is
he's
really
using
bad. Just hear me out.
Roxana can just hit the ball.
Movement, yeah. Movement runner is on tackle stock. And Roxana gets a 1D on a wrestle piece, by the way.
Yeah, so it's a 4+ for a knockdown.
And then it's gonna be GFIs for the blitzers, or he's gonna have to Barrick be the scoring threat.
It's gonna be stuck on sidestep now anyway, probably. What are we doing? Okay, we're just taking hits. I don't like that. We just shoved stand firm onto the ball. No, we didn't. Okay, good. But take the hit with Roxana. She only has to do like 2+ dodges, not even through tackle. But
I don't know.
Alright,
I
cool.
feel like Walkerthon doesn't like doing the Roxana leap or dodges
now,
or
no, I
anything.
think like all those were 2 dies to reposition a couple of players. I don't mind that. Now you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 2+s to hit the ball, and you can use dodge on both of them.
Can you just leap? It's a 2+ anyway,
No,
right?
no, you do dodges with dodge,
I guess, yeah.
and now you're going to be in tackle and guard and all sorts of things. What are we doing? This was a That was a mistake.
That's 1 2+, and then 2+ dodge. Oh,
Dodge back out of there. It's honestly better to dodge back out of there, and then go back around. Like you'll be leaping into tackle.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. And now we force ourselves to do an extra GFI by mistake. Are we punished? No.
No, it does force a GFI now from the runner.
Yeah, you shove it backwards. And red dice, push,
Ooh.
extra
All right,
GFI.
that's really nice for Walkerthon here.
Oh, and now you dodge Ash Barty. You can get the mark behind as well. You force the blitz to go backwards.
Yep.
Is at G4, it can just try to dodge away anyway, but like that's
Yeah, and he has the right side.
reroll.
He has the right
Yeah.
side here because he managed to knock down all those dwarfs on the right side, so he
The
cannot
other thing
switch.
is that Ash Barty is our only potential scoring threat right now. If we use her to base up, we can't score, and that means Zeebus doesn't have to commit to his reroll to try to score. Because if he fails, it's like, oh well, we're going overtime.
No. No, not like this. Okay. Well,
Neither of those blitzes had tackle. I didn't mind just staying there. I'm not sure what that did.
I don't know.
Okay,
I think
how we getting that?
I was happier for like Roxana to get hit and like slow down those blitzers.
Yeah, and she just exactly. Because right now these blitzes and the
That's
Troll
nice
Slayer.
though.
Yeah, that's very handy. Yeah, yep. I like that spot. Makes it like that piece has to go down in order to advance down this side.
Mm-hmm.
You have to blitz that piece now.
Yeah, and with the Troll Slayer for sure.
Stand firm. Stay exactly where you are.
Which means the Troll Slayer is not going forward.
Oh, you could use the strength 4 from the floor.
Yeah, I guess. I just would be happier with the Troll Slayer because you get 4 hits to knock
frenzy.
it down. Yeah, that's a push.
Um.
There you go.
Okay.
Right.
I was wondering.
Should be able to gauge up in range, I feel like.
Yeah, and Roxana's
1, 2.
stunned. That's not a threat. Ash Barty won't be a threat. She's too far away. Where our options are really limited now. I think Roxana should have stayed where she was. Yeah,
At
she eats the
least-
punch, but like that's one less piece going downfield.
At least he forced the 2 GFIs, so that's nice. Where are we? Okay.
Oh.
What is this? You just had to cage. What? What are you doing, Sibo? Stop it.
He's wanting. He needs someone to be the front corner, and I mean, actually, Shank's Sandbot is the piece that should have done that because he only needed 1 GFI to get to this square. That Troll Slayer needed 2. And you don't really need to cover the left corner as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can be GFI'd out of range here, or blitz out of range of a red die rather. I mean,
Shut up, Luke. Troll Slayer is not gonna be the one that scores.
all right. So now we're going to GFI Shank to cover the front corner because right now the players Margot Robbie comes around and 1 dies the ball back out of range, or even red dies it out of range. Because it's wrestle anyway. That's just a 2+2+.
There you go.
Okay, good.
That's
Yep.
good enough. Don't GFI
2,
again.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough. There's still 2 GFIs to red die the ball.
Yeah, he can red die the ball. Yeah, it would be if he gets a push, double pushes. That's good enough, right?
Or it's only a 2+2+ red die. Like both downs, that's fine. Knockdowns, obviously, and pushes, that's all good enough.
The problem is like the
1,
blitzer is now
2,
in scoring
3,
range
4,
though,
5.
which
He is. That would be a 3-2-2 at minimum though. Like, and you can try to base that with like your sidestepper, I guess. That's a bit rough though. Ooh. what you can do, you can blitz the Troll Slayer and chain push the runner back out of range.
That
It would
seems
require some
hard
awkward, like, yeah, getting the
because he's
assist is a
strength
bit
4.
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not, I guess
Okay, we're gonna
just
try a screen in front, I
yeah.
guess.
Might be doable, I guess. Yeah, it seems
I mean,
maybe
the
with
the
GFIs.
Troll Slayer can clear the path well, though. Like, yeah,
No, I feel like with GFIs he can actually screen it off decently well. Because the runner has to like it might need to like dodge a corner. I guess it's not ideal because it is a G4.
the Troll Slayer can clear this left one, and it has to be like a double column. But like you can't get a freaking double column. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so you'd have to use at least Perry is the only one which can cover that back corner without doing a dodge from past the Troll Slayer now.
I don't know, Sim. I am definitely
And there is it.
I'm definitely not don't understand why
Yeah.
we don't cage this game at all.
With
When we have
dwarves,
like
they're
the
like the
cage.
cagiest to cage. Yeah.
And when there's like there
Right.
has been so many spots where there's leap one dice. Like
Yeah. All right, so now we're at 2+2+ for the win
yeah.
with a reroll.
Hmm.
That makes 0 difference. It's a turn 16.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we GFI into the end zone to have a scatter
No.
catch, but that just seems worse.
No. No, don't do that. That's not a smart thing to do, okay? 2+. Oh! Gotta make 2 now. Because you didn't protect your ball. Oh, gets it.
Oh, we get it.
Nice
Dwarfs
job.
win.
Yep. Triple stand firm still,
Oh,
so
that-
no way to get... I guess there's a chance for a riot still, but that's the only
No,
chance
that's
the
it.
Amazons...
That's it. The
Yeah.
Zon, that was the Zon's offensive
Oh yeah,
half.
that was
That's
that
it.
was it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's it. Sorry, it's late. It's 3 a.m. guys. So
Yeah,
I
your
forgot.
9-hour-long stream. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
9 hours. Yeah, actually, it's a lot. Boomer gets the MVP. Nice job, Boomer. Always the best. I
I
wish you had a dwarf
feel like-
face, but it's fine.
Yeah, I feel like Zeebus, I think, needs to sit down, review that match, and figure out the
Yeah.
things he could have done better. Because I think he needs, if he wants to go far in playoffs, I think he needs to play a little bit better than that. Because I feel like he was relying on tackle just to win him the game in this match, and it did, but
Yeah, too
that's
many.
not going to carry you.
Like his guard control and stuff was fine. He just gave too many like chances for the leap plays and like corner like he didn't respect leap or like corner dodging, right? Plays. So you gotta be careful about that because if you get Wood Elves, they're gonna be really good at that. Pro Elves, there's some really good Pro Elves teams on these playoffs. I don't know what his path is towards the rest of the playoffs though. But yeah, like some of those teams could do a lot of damage with that type of play. There's some really good bumps, and like you are like that. The bump just hypnogazes one little piece,
Yeah.
and then your ball's completely taken away. So gotta be careful with that positioning to make the ball a little bit safer. I know it's nice to get the punches and try because it's Amazons and you get the advantage, but you gotta be careful how you position. Use your blitzers to move pieces forward as dwarves. A lot of the time is nice. You need that mobility.
So he got 62 blocks. Some of those were against Fen, so that's like with double counting, right? So he probably got mid 50 blocks. The Zon's got 46 back. He didn't win the block count by that much.
No, and
The Zon's had enough guard to punch back.
0 KO, 0 cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just got the foul.
Yeah.
But yeah. Look,
Okay.
that was always going to be a rough one for Walker, and he had a couple chances. I think he might have missed a couple of things, but overall, almost as good as you could have hoped for. It,
At least for
you
Zeebo,
know, quite a difficult matchup.
seems like it's gonna be then Chaos next time around, and it doesn't seem like it's a Chaos team. They do have a Sacker threat with a Agi plus and Leap. That could come into like if he doesn't like fix those little mistakes.
Strength 4 blitz. That's horns like
Yeah.
that. Like that's a way better stacking piece than Roxana is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So that could come into play there. Gotta be careful about that. But at least it's not like a super crazy IG team because that would be a problem for him with that type of positioning. Maybe for the rope, that's gonna be a little bit different because there's chances for rats and pro-elves, so those are definitely gonna take advantage of that positioning quite well. So gotta be careful with that. Still rough draw for Walkerthon, to be fair. Just probably the worst that you and that's actually the best. I think Zeebus probably has the best dwarf team of all the ones that are in playoffs on challengers, if I remember correctly. So
Literally worst possible matchup.
yeah, I would say hello Sibo, congrats on the win and congratulations to Walkerthon. Yeah, I guess you should probably review the game. Yeah, but you should probably review the game for next round, especially if you get through next round into like Skaven or like Proels. That could be a problem because there were a lot of like openings there for Walkerthon. Just didn't get stuff to work out there. Tough matchup, but yeah, that was a fun cast. I'm pretty tired.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining, Serge. Definitely really nice to probably carry a lot of the cast because I was a little bit I'm a little bit dazzled by 9 hours of streaming. It's a little bit too much probably. I shouldn't have like started early the stream and do CCL before if I was gonna do this, but it was fun though anyway. So thank you guys for joining us today for this nice playoff match. There's gonna be more playoff action tomorrow, I believe, or today if you are on Bigo time zones. I guess today for everyone now. Yeah, it is 3 a.m. my time, and should be like 1 a.m. Alaska now, Sibo? Feel like, or maybe something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be Wolfbark Mischief versus Norrebronx. I don't know how to say that. Sleepwalkers later on today. That's I think 7 UTC if I'm correct, and then a couple more games.
Round is almost over.
Yeah, a couple more games there, and that should be the end of the round. Just one challengers, 2 playoffs game, and then we'll have to wait for the round of 32. So thank you everyone for joining us, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to enjoy the rest of playoffs. Watch the games probably tomorrow or Wednesday that you didn't get to watch. Yeah, get ready for the next round. Bye.